That delivery woman that I saw earlier this morning was you, right?
Yes, it was. I didn't like the fact that you decided to point and laugh at me like that.
Sorry, but I just couldn't help it. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw you delivering newspapers. That's the kind of job that broke students do. You're a full-grown adult already.
It's actually pretty fun delivering newspapers. You should give it a try sometime.
There's no way I would ever do that. That's not the kind of job that I should be doing. I'm not trying to say that delivering newspapers is a pathetic job or anything. It's just that I have a certain standard for the jobs that I'd be willing to do. Delivering newspapers is very far away from that standard.
I see. What kind of job is suitable for a person like you, then? I would love to find out.
Let me think. There are a lot of possibilities. A really well-paid secretary at a large company would be a job I could do. I'd also be willing to do a creative job where my talents could be put to use, and I also have some interest in finance-related jobs. I also read a lot of books and like writing, so becoming an author could be a potential career path.
It's great that you have so many ideas, but aren't you currently unemployed?
I'm not unemployed. I'm a housewife, so I don't need to work. It's a lot of hard work supporting my family like I do. Also, would you please stop calling me unemployed? You might have to work because you're a single mom, but I have a husband that loves me and wants to take care of me. I don't like being called that word. It's not like I'm unemployed because I can't find a job.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I just want to say that it's not as easy as you think to work and raise a child at the same time. I doubt that any of the jobs that you listed out are easy careers to get into. You don't even work right now.
I'm actually a very capable worker, so I could do any of those jobs if I wanted to. Before I got married, I used to work in a lot of different industries. I've worked as a secretary for a large company before, and I have also worked jobs that require a lot of creativity.
Would you be able to tell me more in detail about your job that required a lot of creativity?
I told you earlier, didn't I? I wrote some short stories, and that requires a lot of creative thinking.
So you've written books before? I thought that you were just saying things that you wanted to do.
Yeah, I have. My books are pretty popular, by the way. Recently, I've been a little busy raising my child, so I haven't been able to do any writing.
I really didn't know about that. I would love to read your books. Would you be able to tell me how to find them?
I've already retired as a writer. If you really want to read my books, then you can find them yourself. Anyway, enough about me. How much do you even earn right now?
That's a little out of nowhere. Do I really have to answer that?
Why don't you want to tell me? Or are you embarrassed or something? Actually, I kind of understand why you don't want to tell me. You wake up early in the morning to deliver newspapers. The amount of money you earn must be so pathetic that you don't want to tell anyone.
You're correct. It's not the kind of amount that I would be happy to tell people.
Stop being so difficult and just tell me. I might be able to help you out in some way. My husband has a lot of great business connections. I think I could ask him to find you a job that's way better than delivering newspapers so early in the morning.
You really are very rude. Even part-time jobs like newspaper delivery is required for our society to function. You need to stop making fun of people that do these kinds of jobs and be thankful for them.
I'm not making fun of them at all. Stop trying to act like the victim all of a sudden. You're just overthinking things. Quit trying to change the subject and just tell me how much you currently earn.
Around $15,000, I think. Are you happy now?
Did you really just say $15,000? Are you serious? How in the world are you living off of a salary of $15,000 a year?
Wait, what? That's not what I meant.
I've got to tell our other mom friends about this. I bet that they've never even seen someone that only earns $15,000 a year. I'm curious as to how you live with such a pathetic salary.
Please don't go around telling people this. It's private information.
How did you guys even get into our kindergarten with that salary? The place is pretty expensive. All the other moms that bring their child are all really rich.
I only chose the kindergarten because it was in a convenient location and the facility looked really nice. I wasn't really worried about how much it cost. I regret making that decision, though, as I have to interact with other moms like you.
So you only decided to make your daughter go there so that you would appear rich from the outside. I feel so sorry for her. She's getting used to try to increase her reputation.
Please stop talking about my daughter like that. That is not why my daughter is attending kindergarten.
Why are you talking so aggressively now? Are you getting angry? How scary. It's your fault that you tried to put yourself in a community that you don't deserve to be in. You and your daughter need to move to another kindergarten for poor people.
I'm sorry, but I regret trying to fit in with you all. Please just leave me alone now.
Don't worry, I will leave you alone. It's bad luck for me to even be talking with someone like you. I've got to go and tell all the other mom friends about this. We do love to talk about this kind of thing after all.
Go ahead. I don't even care anymore. Hey, is it really true that you're inviting everyone over to your place? Even Chloe? Yeah, it's true. If you're free, I'd love for you to come too. Why are you inviting them over? There's going to be so much drama. She's been going around the neighborhood spreading rumors about you delivering newspapers. She's also saying that your yearly salary is $15,000. She's going to be so shocked when she sees your huge house. I wonder what her reaction is going to be like. I have no other choice but to invite her and her friends over. They're being so persistent about it. I decided to invite them over so that they would stop mocking me and calling me poor. I wanted to cut ties with her completely, but I have to see her almost every day when I go pick up my daughter from kindergarten. How about you just straight up tell her how rich you are? It's not like I'm that rich at all. Even the house I live in was something that my dead husband built for us. To be honest, I wanted to live in a slightly smaller house. He insisted that he wanted a big house and then passed away, leaving me to pay all the loans.
If you do invite them all over, they're going to find out about your true identity, though. You've always hidden the fact that you're Mariana Price. You're one of the most popular authors right now. Every book that you release sells out almost instantly.
Yeah, I guess they might find out. It was really nice being able to work without anyone knowing my identity. It's going to be really annoying once everyone finds out. It's not going to be fair for my daughter if she has to attend kindergarten with all the rumors about me flying around. I'm going to move her to another kindergarten once things settle down a little.
Yeah, that might be a good idea. You really are unlucky being targeted by a woman like her.
Yeah, I know, right? It was really early in the morning, so I didn't think anyone would see me delivering newspapers. I can't believe it had to be her that saw me. Like, what are the chances?
You should have just done what I did and pretend to treat her like a queen. I just agreed to whatever she was saying and complimented her. She left me alone right away.
She made fun of me and laughed at me. I'm not going to take that from her. I've had enough of her, so I'm just going to put her in her place. That's why I'm inviting her over to my house.
You really are competitive, aren't you? You've always hated to lose. I'm kind of glad that you're this way, though. It's very entertaining to watch you as your friend. I'm definitely going to be there on the day to see all of their shocked faces. It should be fun to watch you guys battle it out.
It's not even going to be a battle. Hopefully, they all shut up and leave me alone after this weekend.
What are you going to do about Serena, your daughter?
I'm asking my parents to look after her over the weekend. I don't want her interacting with these people.
I see. They must be really happy to hear that they get to spend the weekend with her.
They were over the moon. I'm not even sure that they're going to give her back to me on Sunday. Anyway, everyone's coming over on Saturday, so I hope you make it.
Thanks for the invite. I'll be there for sure. It's going to be so much fun! Hey, which one is your place? I think I'm in the right area, but I can't find a single house that looks old and about to break down.
You just need to come to the address that I sent you. It's a very large house, so I don't think you're going to have any trouble finding it.
A large house? You're joking, right? There's no point lying about it anymore.
I'm not lying at all. Do you see the 3-story house with the blue roof? You should be able to see it from pretty far away. That's where I live.
Are you serious? You live in this house? I know that you want us to respect you, but this is way too much. There's no way you live in a house like this. I know it's a joke, but it's not even funny. It's just sad.
Just come inside.
I kind of understand why you would try to trick us like this, though. Your life must be that pathetic. I just can't imagine the kind of life you live with a salary of $15,000 a year. You're a single mother and poor. I feel so sorry for you.
That's just the monthly salary of my side business.
What? That's not what you told me.
I never even said that it was my yearly salary. I just said $15,000 when you asked me how much I earn. It's not even my main source of income. That's how much I earn every month from the web design business that I do on the side.
There's no way that's possible. Stop with all the jokes. As I told you earlier, it's not even funny. If you do really live here, then you wouldn't be delivering newspapers in the morning.
I was only doing that because I'm sitting at my desk all day while I work. I wanted to do something that would force me to go outside and move around. I didn't want to go to the gym as the membership is kind of expensive and I wouldn't be motivated enough to go every day. That's why I decided to give newspaper delivery a go. It's a job, so I wouldn't be able to skip it even if I wasn't feeling motivated to go outside. I actually kind of enjoyed it and decided to continue doing it.
So you're telling me that you were delivering newspapers as a form of exercise? I guess you really thought about this elaborate lie.
You still don't believe me? How do you want me to prove it? I just thought of a way. Are you in front of my house now?
I'm outside the house that you told me to come to. I know it's not your house, though.
Okay, so you've arrived. I'm going to open the gate now, so please come inside.
Wait, what?
I have the controls to the gate right next to me, so I don't need to come down to let visitors inside. You should hurry up and come inside. All your other moms are already waiting inside.
So you're really telling me that this is your house?
It is. Do you like it?
I don't believe it. This house is so big and luxurious.
Why are you acting so surprised? This house is nothing special. I've been to many houses that are much more spacious and luxurious than this one.
What are you talking about? Are you trying to make fun of me?
You got me! I am, actually. Since you've been making fun of me for such a long time. Would you hurry up and just come inside? Everyone is waiting for you.
Wait, please hold on for just a minute.
That's what I thought. You don't know what to say to all your mom friends after the rumors you spread about me. I heard that you were boasting about how rich you were compared to me.
There's no way that you made all this money by yourself. You probably just had a rich family or something.
Well, this house was built by my husband. It's not the kind of house that I wanted.
I knew it. There's no way you bought this house with your own money. Your husband must have left you for another woman, right? You're not very attractive after all. I'm sure that the guy that married you must have been so dumb. I have no idea why anyone would choose you.
My husband passed away a while ago. That's why I'm a single mother.
Are you serious? He died? Crap. I'm sorry if I offended you.
He died in a car accident 1 year after we got married and he bought this house. I guess he was dumb and selfish for dying alone like that and leaving me and our daughter.
I'm really sorry about that. I didn't know that he had died. You should have told me about it earlier. I hope that he is resting in peace.
You don't need to worry about it. It all happened a while ago. I was just a little surprised by the way you've been treating me over the past few months. Why were you looking down on me so much when you're not the one that earns the salary in your family? It's your husband doing all the hard work and not you. You don't have the right to call me poor. It's not you that's rich after all. You don't even work at all.
What are you talking about? I'm a very busy woman and I don't need you to talk to me like this. I work very hard every single day.
Oh, really? What do you do? I do remember saying that you do jobs that require creativity from time to time.
That's right. I'm actually an author. I do some writing while also being a housewife. I actually make around the same amount of money as my husband.
Wow, that's so amazing. Do you make all that money as an author?
Yeah, that's right. You shouldn't think of me as just a normal housewife.
Would you be able to tell me the name of the books you wrote then?
Why should I do that?
Well, you just said that you earn just as much as your husband. You must be pretty famous then, right? I would love to read your books and hear more about the way you write. As a fellow writer, I would love to introduce myself as well.
Introduce yourself. What are you talking about?
I'm actually an author as well. I go by the name of Mariana Price.
Are you serious? Mariana Price?
Yes, I would love to get to know you better, seeing as we're both literateurs. Would you hurry up and come inside now?
Actually, it's okay now. I've decided that I'm going to go home for today.
That's very unfortunate. Would you just tell me your pen name then? I love to read books as well as write them, so I'm sure that I would recognize your name once you tell me.
Are you seriously telling me that you're Mariana Price?
I am. If you come inside the house, I have lots of ways to prove it.
I am not coming inside your house. Still, if you really are Mariana Price, then you really have no talent in writing. All of your books are so boring to read. You're just popular because you got lucky.
Thanks for the precious feedback. I would love to become a better writer, so please would you tell me the name of your book so that I can learn from them?
I told you that I'm not going to tell you the name of my books. I wouldn't want you to plagiarize my work after all.
Fine then. Would it be okay if I asked your husband about your books then? He's at my house with the rest of us. I can ask him right now if you don't mind.
Wait, what? Tom is here? Why would you invite him?
He's waiting for you inside. I needed to tell him something, and that's why I invited him over. I accidentally saw you the other day when I was delivering newspapers in the morning. You were kissing a man that I didn't recognize. He was much taller than Tom and had blonde hair, so I instantly knew it wasn't him.
You didn't tell him about any of this, did you? You don't even know what you saw.
Unfortunately, I told him already. That was the only reason I invited him over. I think I would feel guilty about it if I knew about you cheating and kept quiet about it.
Are you serious? How could you betray me like that? I'm definitely going to make you pay for this.
He seems to be really furious with you. I feel a lot better now that it's not a secret between just me and you. It's really not healthy to keep secrets after all.
Why did you have to tell him about it? I thought we were friends.
Friends? Did you really think that we would still be friends after what you did to me? I also checked with him to see if you really were an author. Sounds like you lied about that as well.
I'm not lying. I can explain. What am I meant to do now that he knows about me cheating on him? He's going to divorce me and kick me out of the house thanks to you.
Who knows? It's not my problem. You need to take responsibility for what you did. Why don't you find a job where you can use your creativity skills that you were boasting about? Chloe decided to go home without even coming into the house to see everyone. Her husband was so furious that he decided to get a divorce right away. He got a divorce lawyer and managed to win the house and all their savings as he was the rightful owner. Chloe ended up getting kicked out of his house and tried to move into the house of the guy that she was sleeping with. That didn't work, since he turned out to be married and decided that he wanted to stay with his wife, so she had nowhere to go. She had no money, no job, and no place to live, so she asked all of her mom friends for some help. Unfortunately for her, no one wanted to help, probably because she was always so arrogant and looked down on everyone. After losing everything, she decided to move back into her parents' place in the countryside. Currently, she works a part-time job in the countryside, living a very lonely life. I hope that she stays there and doesn't come back to the city, as it's a lot more peaceful here without her. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider subscribing and pressing the like button.